Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to do a showcase on the free-to-play Metal Cooler team. So like all these free-to-play EZAs are kind of crazy. And so what's kind of crazy to me is like as I was EZAing them, you had to run like free-to-play leader skill, so you're on like 77% and I think you can get 120 with Bowser. And I had some of these guys hitting like 3 mil attack stats. And so we're going to run them on a full 200% leader skill and see how crazy they are. So we're just going to showcase them all at once. They're all very similar and then each have subtle differences, right? So all of these coolers basically have a metal cooler category, so just a category that metal cooler is on. They each have a different one and they're all 77%. And then they all have greatly raising defense for 1 turn and doing supreme damage. And then all of them have orb changing. So any of them, when they start the turn in slot 1, they will change basically the orb of their type disadvantage color to rainbow, and then they all get attack and defense 40% per Wicked Bloodline up to 200%. So obviously you're going to run them on Metal Cooler team anyways, so basically they're all attack and defense 200% at the start of turn. Now the physical one specifically recovers 15% of his damage as HP, recovers an additional 5% damage as HP with 3 or more rainbow key spheres obtained, and he gets an additional 25% defense per key sphere if you have another metal cooler in the same rotation. Okay, let's look at the int one. So the int one, everything's the same until you get to his main passive. So he recovers 10% at the start of turn, recovers another 5% at the end of a turn where you get 3 or more rainbow key spheres. He gets attack and defense 10% per key sphere if you got another metal cooler. The STR one, this is the one that was hitting really hard. He has all allies attack and defense 20, and another attack and defense 20 for extreme class allies with 3 or more rainbow key spheres. So he's basically a 40% support if you get 3 rainbow key spheres. He gets an additional attack plus 25% per key sphere. So they all have like a nuking ability, right? So they're either defense 25, attack 25, or attack and defense 10. Okay. Let's look at the AGL one. I think the AGL one might be the best one. So everything's the same, and then he gets a medium chance to evade, plus an additional chance to evade, plus 20% with 3 or more rainbow key spheres, plus 25% defense per orb. And then the tech one, I think this is one of the more offensive ones. He's attacked enemies attack and defense minus 25% for 2 turns. So that's a good super battle road ability. Seals the attacked enemy super attack for 2 turns with 3 or more key spheres obtained. And then he gets an attack 25% per key sphere obtained. So yeah, these metal coolers are going to be crazy. So we're basically running the LR cooler just to get the 200% leader skill. So this is literally a full metal cooler team. We're actually going to float the LR because these guys are all perfect linking partners with each other. So let's check out the physical one here. So let's remember, the physical one is a 25% defense, and the int one I think is both. Yep, attack and defense 10. So we're going to get 3 orbs with the physical one. So I think the physical one with 3 orbs, I'm going to have to keep going in to remind myself. I think that he has a healing passive. Yep, so he gets extra 5% for healing. And then the int one is also going to get 3 orbs. And I think the int one was also a healing passive for getting 3 rainbow orbs. Yep, he gets an additional healing. Okay, so start to turn defense. These guys are 200k start to turn defense, which is kind of crazy. Now this, well, I shouldn't say start a turn. This is after orb, right? So that's 25% per orb. So we're 230 after that. But they do get a great defense raise on super. So after super, defensively they're going to be okay. Now these metal coolers aren't going to go in and tear up red zone. But for like free to play options, this is like insane. 2.7 mil. Like this is probably like better than like the Ginyu Force and Bardock squad. So like if you're a brand new player, like 3 mil for this guy, you just grind up these metal coolers. And if you say pull that carnival cooler or just get any leader skill for these guys, if not, you can even run a friend leader skill, or just run a free to play leader skill and then run a friend like 200%. Like you can basically beat the entire game except for like uber hard red zone content. This team I think can even beat legendary Vegeta event and maybe even some of the God events. Like I think it's going to be a pretty darn good team. If I get time, I might even do some challenge runs and difficult content with this team because these metal coolers are crazy. Alright, the orbs did not turn out how I wanted to, because I really wanted to get 3 rainbows with the STR to get the additional support. So I guess let's grab 5 with the HL unit. He gets defense on orbs, so he's 250k. The STR one is going to get 4 orbs. He's 174k starter turn. So when they're not getting defense on orb, they're going to be like in that 175k range, which isn't that great, but once again, great raise on super, which gets respectable. So 3 mil for the AGL one. Once again, this all would have been higher if we got 3 rainbows with the STR one. We'll try next turn to get that and see if we can't get it. And then he can dodge, so right? We saw some dodge there. And then, yeah, 4 mil for the STR one. And he didn't grab that many orbs. So I think with his other support passive, and if he gets like 8 orbs, he's probably going to be like a 5 mil attacker. It's kind of crazy. These metal coolers are actually quite good, and they synergize very well together. And once again, as long as we have one in slot 1, we are getting orb changing, right? They just have to be the ones to appear. So Tech 1 appeared in slot 1. So we get a little bit of rainbow orbs there. Alright, I don't think we've seen the Tech 1 yet. So let's give him a chance to shine. So let's grab this. He's not getting 3 rainbow orbs. 3 rainbow orbs can be tricky, right? So this guy is about 186k defense. He gets attack on orb. So he's going to be looking pretty good. And then he's like the debuffing one. So we're not really going to get to see the debuffing here. Here's 7 orbs for the physical one. And I think he was the defense one. So yeah, he's like 250k defense. And then the int one, we'll go light with him. I actually want to leave. We got a stack of 3 rainbow orbs. Well, we're probably going to take out this Vegeta. But if we don't, we'll have 3 rainbow orbs are ready to go. Dude, 4.6 for the Tech one. That's pretty solid. Yeah, oh yeah, just take some out. Yeah, like on a 200% team, these guys are hitting like legit numbers. Alright, and of course, like hardly any rainbow orbs in sight. Let's grab this with the AGL one. So he's not getting many orbs here. Yeah, and of course, like nothing lined up. Alright, we got to get better luck with the STR cooler, man. We'll go a little bit deeper because as we go deeper, we can start to set up turns. But right now, we're going to basically be probably on the next rotation, be killing the Vegeta. And we're gonna get fresh orbs. We just got to get lucky with the orb drops. We're going to need crits with this AGL cooler. By the way, I did not put any equips on them yet. So they get even better if you put equips. I think what I would do is on the defense ones, so that would be the physical one and the AGL one, I do think putting defense on them is probably the way to go, and probably additionals for that 1-turn defense raise. You almost could probably argue additionals for all of them just because they have that massive defense raise. So, I could also see like on the AGL one, maybe putting extra dodge on him just to like emphasize like that's what he wants to do is dodge anyways, right? So the Tech one's going to get 3 orbs again, so sure. Well, in the off chance we don't kill the Vegeta, I'm going to try to just leave those orbs lined up. We'll see if I can maybe not mess those orbs up here. Hopefully that doesn't mess them up. Oh, it did. Shoot. I was trying really hard to leave those 3 orbs lined up. We might take out the Vegeta anyways, so we'll see. So once again, I did not grab many orbs here, so 2.85 is pretty much like a floor for this guy. He was hitting more like 3.8 to 4 mil when you're actually grabbing orbs with him. 2.7, yeah, these are just solid numbers. Like, it's not like, oh my god, it's a crazy team, but for like a full free-to-play team with just basically throwing a leader on there, they're really good. This is like such a buff for new players. And honestly, everybody should be rainbowing and easying them anyways, because you need to do that to get your free 50 ticket summon, which all players should be doing, because you get a free LR. So make sure you guys are grinding these metal coolers out. And then once again, even if you only have like one of the metal coolers to be the leader, just bring a friend to 1% lead. You're still going to be putting up decent numbers, right? We're still not quite getting the double rainbow orb here. Man, we're getting so unlucky. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the AGL one in slot 1 because I want him to tank a little bit. So let's go ahead and do that. He gets extra dodge chance if I get 3 orbs, but obviously we didn't. So 287k defense. And then the STR one's going to get 6 orbs. And then, yeah, sure, the int one can go crazy and get all the rainbow orbs, sure. Alright, let's see what we're doing here. Dodge, yeah, let's see how much we dodge. This is only with his medium chance to dodge. He's not getting the extra 20%. The one thing I wonder, and this might be like a Minato question, but like, so that extra 20% you get from the rainbow orbs, does that actually like combine? So like, would his medium chance be what, I think a 30%? Would he combine to be a 50%? Or would it be a separate 30% proc and a separate 20% proc? I feel like it's separate procs, but who knows? Maybe it does combine. I know with hidden potential, it's a separate proc, right? Alright. So, I don't know. Let's go... Sure, let's grab this. Let's grab this. Yeah, just the orbs are not, like, getting the 3 rainbow orbs is actually not easy. I kind of hope we just take, oh, actually, no, we got 3 orbs right there. So actually, if we don't take out Vegeta here, we can finally see that, I want to see the STR turn with, like, all the buffed, with the buffed support passive, right? If we don't crit, he actually might survive this. If we don't crit. Or does he have effective against all types? I don't remember. Nope, okay. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine here. Alright, so we're going to get the STR turn, so I want to see this guy looking pretty good. Now, this is going to buff the whole rotation, right? Yep, so 3 rainbow orbs. Watch, our numbers are going to shoot up as soon as we grab it. So now defensively, 185k defense. Unfortunately, we're not getting many orbs with the AGL one. What's this defense looking like? 229, okay. Let's do this. Alright, this is going to be one of the better attack stats here for this STR unit. Yeah, 5 mil. I knew we could get him to 5 mil. So, dude, 5 mil for that STR one when you get the extra support passive. Very, very good. So, anyways, guys, I think we'll stop there. We're going to just be seeing those same consistent numbers all the way through. Bottom line, these guys are very good. Like, they're solid. And not to mention, they're healing so much that as long as you don't get one shot, like, you don't even have to worry about healing. Like, you can focus on just bringing damage reduction items into hard content. And this team's going to do just fine, right? Sure, let's just grab one more turn here since I kind of talked my way into it. Let's do that, and let's do that. And yeah, these guys are all just putting up like solid 3 to 5 mil attack stats. The defense obviously isn't crazy. Here's a 4 mil attack stat for this guy. But I think that AGL one with his dodging and that basically defense nuking that he's getting could be quite interesting, right? So anyways, guys, let me know what you think of this Metal Cooler team. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.